Hello everyone and welcome. So tonight I had some amazing movie plans. They fell through, damn it. But I love to go to the movies, so I went to another theater and I saw the film Unfriended. It's the brand new supernatural horror suspense thriller about Facebook and Skype and Google and everything we love and rely on today, social media. But when I saw the trailer, the first initial trailer, I was not impressed with this movie. It just felt like it was going to be a gimmick. The horror genre had lost its mind. And it was something that I just wasn't extremely excited about seeing at all. About a month after that, I saw a movie called The Den on Netflix. It's a low-budget movie with the same kind of concept. A horror film, all one perspective of this girl's laptop. And the film was very effective. It actually worked. I felt that the ideas were interesting, and I liked the reaction that I had while watching it. And I enjoyed how the film ended. I thought it was a well-made horror film for something that could have been totally trash. You know, I love horror movies. I do, but I hate them a little bit more because when they're really, really good, they're some of the best films of the year. But for the most part, a lot of them are just ridiculous, terrible, and something that, I don't know, I personally couldn't recommend. I'm not a big, huge horror genre junkie, but I do appreciate the genre. I do appreciate the genre, and I was really hoping that this film, Unfriended, was something worth seeing. After I saw The Den, The Den put more faith in this movie that I saw tonight. Now, what is the film about? Really quickly, 6 friends, they're on Skype. They're just talking about their day. I think they're in high school. They're all preparing for the end of the year. And on the same night that this Skype session is happening between them, it is also the anniversary of, I think, the second or maybe the first anniversary of their friend who had committed suicide. And throughout this whole experience, we find out how these people were involved in causing their friend's death. So how was it? Was it any good? Was it just a gimmick, something you just throw away? Did it actually work? Well, I like the fact that this movie had a bigger budget. It had Jason Blum producing it and another producer, I believe the director of Wanted and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Killer produced the film. So it had some, and Universal, come on, Universal was behind it a little bit too. So a bigger budget. Of course, they could use all the big names, Facebook and Google and Chatlerette and Skype. I mean, Skype's the big commercial for Skype for this film. But does it feel like a gimmick, or does it actually feel like a movie or a piece of entertainment? I don't know. I don't know if I could call this a movie, but it's definitely not just a gimmick. It actually works as a horror, sci-fi, funhouse experience. Moments I was extremely terrified. I was intrigued by what I was watching. There's actually a story and character development. Through this experience, you find out how these people were involved. You find out what actually happened to cause this girl to kill herself. And not only, I think, is this a decent and entertaining horror film, but it is a interesting commentary on cyberbullying that I felt like some people might not see, that might be so enthralled in the experience that they might not see that. I think the filmmakers are putting just a little bit of a message in this movie. Not something that hit you over the head. They're definitely entertaining you. But they're also, just poking at you just a little bit and saying, hey, things on the internet can hurt people. Trolling can hurt people. And cyberbullying can hurt people in any kind of way, whether you type it or put a picture or put a video on there. You just got to think about what you're doing before you put it on the internet, because it either could ruin your life or your friends and family or the person that you are bullying on the internet. So I thought that was kind of cool. Again, not a message that was hammered to your face, but enough to get you to think. Just to get you to think a little bit. And then there's all the supernatural stuff, the horror cliches and stuff that happened in this film that I enjoyed. I thought it was very effective. I was stressed out a lot while watching this movie, extremely stressed out. Edge of your seat stuff. People say that, and I say that a lot too. Edge of your seat. I was definitely on the edge of my seat. I like the cast for the most part. I like some of the thrills and the use of the internet. I liked how they used that. It kind of creates some jump scares that were effective. Jump scares, surprisingly effective in this movie. And the overall vibe and the tone and the pacing of the movie was very interesting. Less than 90 minutes, you're in and out. And, you know, I would consider this, after thinking about it for a while, I consider this a fun movie. I don't know if I'd ever see it again, though I would like to see this become a franchise, as, you know, Hollywood loves to do, make movies, and more movies. That's if it's successful or not. But I don't know if I'd actually watch this one ever again, but if there was an Unfriended 2 and they could come up with a more interesting concept that was different from this one, some really cool way, I think it could be pulled off. Overall, I enjoyed this film. It was very scary. For what it was a horror film that was scary. A gimmick that actually felt like a movie and had some really great thrills and an overall feel to it that made it feel real. And as I go back on the internet and do the normal things, Facebook and Skype and Google, all those things that I rely on, everybody relies on today, got to be thinking about this movie in the back of my mind. Very effective film, and I would like to see more movies like this, but I'm not looking forward to the day where one of them sucks. The Den was good. This one was good too. I would recommend it, especially for horror fans. I would be really curious to see what horror fans have to say about this, because when it comes to horror movies, I rely more on what their opinion, because they're really passionate about horror films. So if you're a horror fan, you've seen this, did you like it, did you not? I'd be really interested to know. But for me, as someone who loves, I don't know, this weird kind of film, I would give the film a solid 3 stars out of 4.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.